sportsmanship and education-based sporting event. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment, respect, and welcome attendance, your cooperation and demonstrate the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
Need to be that loud.
Before tonight's starting lineup, we would like to recognize an achievement that happened on Saturday in Mosinee.
The internet is always spotty here. I've always had internet slow.
During the third match that day, Mosinee's Lisa Maurer, which recorded her 1,000th career assist. Please join in giving Lisa a round of applause for this great achievement. And now for tonight's starting lineup, first for the visiting Lakeland Thunderbirds. A senior, number 4, Stina Peterson. A junior, number 7, Lexi Gindor. A senior, number 9, Kale Quaid. A senior, number 11, Kieran Petrie. A junior, number 13, Bryn Porchall. A junior, number 15, Ava Evenhoff. And the libero, a junior, number 2, Brenna Johnson. Head coach for Lakeland is Taylor Brule. And now the starting lineup for your Mosinee Indians. A senior, number 6, Lisa Maurer. A sophomore, number 7, Abby Clue. A junior, number 9, Kaylin Jershely. A senior, number 10, Miranda Shinuski. A senior, number 12, Daisy Spring Calamero. A sophomore, number 14, Bridget Fry. And a sophomore, number 17, Olivia Schrader. Head coach for Mosinee is Justin Jacobs. Tonight's officials assigned by the Great Northern Conference are Marilyn Coltis and Bob Monk.
Kaylin Jershely will serve for Mosinee to start things out. And Jershely, line drive serve, goes off of Quaid up front and sent wide out of bounds by Stina Peterson. 1-0 Mosinee. Glad you could join us tonight on a Tuesday night, a little bit of a chillier Tuesday, as here's Peterson once again sending it high, and that goes right off of Kieran Petrie for an ace. And it's quickly 2-0 Indians. And Mosinee coming closer and closer to a great Northern Conference title. This is their final conference game of the season. High serve, dug out. Back up to the front, hit back by Warchel, and that's dug out by Spink. Set back up, hit over, controlled by the Thunderbirds. Sorry, that was right. Substitution being made. Carlin Williams will serve. Williams will serve, getting it over, and that is sent out of bounds. There had to be some contact. It'll be called a Mosinee point. Wow. All right. Certainly looked like it went off a Mosinee player. Certainly looked like it went off of Shinuski. Either way, the call. There's Daisy Spink. All right, he's going to be sent. Spink back up front. Maurer sets up Schrader. Back up the front, and that is going to be sent long out of bounds by Cale Quaid. 4-1 Mosinee leading early. Spink serving once again, the libero. Line drive serve, and that is going to be an ace. Goes right off of Williams, and a fast start for Mosinee on top, 5-1. Petrie, Williams, and Johnson at the back. Off of Williams up front. Nice save and adjustment. Ball is blocked. That adjustment was made by Peterson, and we got a whistle and a point for Mosinee. Second illegal hit was the call. 6-1 Mosinee. Spink serving once again. Line drive off of Williams up front, and was out of the reach of Warchel, and the Lakeland Union Thunderbirds have called their first timeout. We'll take a quick break after this.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Back after the timeout, 7-1 Mosinee off to a good start here in this final conference matchup of the season for the Indians. Again, they won last week twice in conference games. They swept Tomahawk and then swept Anago in Anago last week. Wrapping up against the Thunderbirds tonight of Lakeland, trying to finish with a perfect conference record. Right now they are at a very good seeding when it comes to the playoffs, which will be coming out pretty soon. Line drive serve, and that is going to go out of bounds from Spink. So a side out after the timeout. And Lakeland will now serve. And it will be Stina Peterson to serve for the Thunderbirds. Peterson serving. It is a high hit, goes off, and Jersley tried to save it. Spink can't. First one to make contact with it was Shinuski, and it went off of Jersley and out of the reach of Daisy Spink. And it's 7-3. Line drive, serve off of Shinuski up the front. Maurer sets it back, and a kill for Bridget Fry. As Peterson will check out, Greta Johnson will come back in. Lakeland Union coming from Minocqua tonight. Line drive serve, and that goes off the foot of Greta Johnson. That was a tough play. Heck of a placement there by Lisa Maurer. Congratulations, Lisa Maurer, on her 1,000th career assist. Heck of a milestone for the senior. Maurer serving once again. That goes off of Thunderbird and set back down by Bridget Fry. It went off of Carlin Williams And Fry able to nail it down. Now we're starting once again, and that goes into the net. Much needed side out. It's 10-4. As Quaid and Warchel will check out. Strasburg and Bauman will check in. All right, Bauman. Bauman, line drive serve. Maurer back up front, and that is a setup almost for Maurer. Schrader, the kill. Originally it was Locken who was set up. As Bridget Fry will serve. Mosinee off to a good start, 11-4. Fry, back hit, back up front from Bauman, and that was Strasburg trying to get over. I don't know if she was blocked or she was just short. Either way, the defensive presence was there, and the lead is 8. There's Fry once again. Fry line drive serve, dug out by Williams, sent back over. Maurer in the center, sets it back, and good hit by Wohler, controlled though by Lakeland. Sent back over by Petrie. And there's a hard hit by Schrader that goes off of Bauman. Williams tried to save it. Mosinee grows the lead, 13-4. Fry once again. Fry off of Williams. And Johnson high hit that's going to fall short. Nice adjustment and save there by Strasburg. Back adjusting, getting it over is Locken. Johnson sets up Strasburg. Back up front, Maurer. And a set up Wohler, she's blocked. Spink back to Maurer. Another chance for Locken. She's blocked. And good defense there by Petrie and Evenhouse. And it's 13-5. As Williams will check out. And we'll see Lexi Gindorf back in. As Kieran Petrie will serve once again. Here's Petrie, line drive serve off of Spink. Back row. As Fry gets that back over to Wohler, and she'll send that one wide out of bounds. And the lead is cut to 7, 13-6. Lakeland chipping away a little bit. It's Petrie again. High hit, Spink back to the front. Maurer gonna set up Wohler. Wohler soft hit, almost saved by Evenhouse. Back to Johnson from Bauman. Maurer up front, sets up Schrader. Schrader off of Johnson, good dig there. Bauman sets up Gindorf. Ball was tipped, saved by Spink. Wohler back to the center, and getting it over is Locken. Johnson up to Bauman. She's gonna set up Strasburg. Spink trying to save it, and she ran into the net. That was a good rally, won by the Thunderbirds. Lisa Maurer just wanted some clarification on what the call was. So it looked like she ran into the net. I think that's what they called. Here's Petrie serving again, and that goes right into the net. So a productive round as Lakeland climbs their way back in it a little bit. As Kendall Schley will serve for Mosinee. Schley, dug out by Johnson. Up to Bauman. She's going to set up Gindorf. Gindorf makes an adjustment. Hit on the back row by Fry. Maurer sets up Wohler. Wohler off of Johnson. Bauman up front. Sets it back to Strasburg. And Strasburg waiting for the call, and that is a point for Lakeland. Took a while for the officials to deliberate. It certainly looked like it was in. Johnson off of Fry. Setting good adjustment there. Dug out by Fry, and it goes into the stands. The lead is 5. And what was once a 9-point dominating lead for Mosinee has quickly slimmed away. Lakeland climbing their way back in it. Greta Johnson serving. Lead is 5. Johnson. And that goes off of Fry. That's an ace. Wow, Lakeland just finding their groove right now. Johnson off of Fry. Maurer back up front. Just going to set and get it over. And there is a kill for Abby Clues. As Locken will check out, Shinuski will come back in and she will serve. Mosinee's lead has been trimmed. 15-10 Indians in the first set. Shinuski off of Strasburg. Baumann sets up Gindorf. Gindorf, an adjustment, goes right into the net. Didn't have the right angle on it, and she just didn't have enough height on the hit. Drive serve off of Johnson, and some miscommunication between Gindorf and Baumann. Stina Peterson was also at the front, and it just fell between the three of them. Shinuski. Line drive serve off of Johnson, back up front to Baumann. Baumann going to set it back towards Strasburg, gets it over Spink, goes in front of Fry, and Wooler sends it in. Snuck it in on the left corner. And the lead is back to 8. So a 4-0 run right now for Mosinee in scoring. Mosinee coming off a sweep and a quad this week, and we'll talk about that in a second. Strasburg up to Baumann, sets it back to Gindorf. Gindorf into the net again. And the lead is back to 9. This is the tied for the largest lead, and now Lakeland will call their second timeout. We'll do the same way back after this on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Back after the commercial break, 19-10, a timeout, their second timeout for Coach Brule and Lakeland. As Mosinee has a comfortable 9-point lead right now. After Lakeland trying to climb their way back in it, Mosinee is taking advantage of some Thunderbird mistakes. Shinuski, line drive serve off of Johnson, back up front to Baumann. Baumann beats Gindorf. Gindorf is blocked. It goes off of Peterson, and that's going to be a point for Mosinee. That was Maurer and Clues combining on that block. Mutual Wausau Insurance for protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you today. Shinuski, line drive serve off of Johnson. Back up to Baumann. Baumann's going to set up Strasburg. Strasburg dug out. And that is going to be a kill right there for Abby Clues. And he leads by 11. A 7-0 scoring run for Mosinee. Shinuski off of Strasburg on the back. Baumann send it back, and sending it way long is Kieran Petrie. And it's 22-10. Husky serving once again. High arcing serve, dug out by Petrie. And Baumann back to Strasburg, and she'll send it long. For your next new vehicle purchase, check out Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler in Stevens Point. With these two dealerships, you're sure to find just the vehicle you're looking for. Browse the selection online or just stop in person and see for yourself. Off Dahl Honda, just off Stanley Street, and on Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Baumann sets up Gindorf, and that's going to be sent long. No contact, no tip. And it is going to be set point here in this first set. As Gindorf will check out. And Sloan Timmerman will come in for the first time tonight. Off of Johnson. As Bauman's going to set up Petrie. The ball was tipped at the line. Spink back up front to Maurer. Maurer sends it back, and Clues couldn't make the right adjustment on the hit. And Lakeland will stay alive for another point in this first set. As Bauman and Strasburg will come out. Warchel and Quaid will come back in for Lakeland. Nuski digs it out. Maurer sets it back. Wooler will send that one long out of bounds. Spink digs out the serve. Maurer back. Wooler looking for redemption. Back up front. Peterson, Timmerman. And then the back by Fry. Here's Wooler again. Another shot. Back up. Peterson sends it back, and that ball was tipped. And Spink trying to save it. We got a whistle. And I think somebody ran into the net, it looks like. The last hit for Lakeland was made by Cale Quaid. Marshall will serve. High serve. Dug out by Spink. Maurer back. Wooler had to make a long adjustment and out of bounds. A little wide. Had she gotten that one to land, that would have been a heck of a play there by Maggie Wooler. Warchel serving once again. High serve off of Shinuski. Maurer sends it back. Wooler again. Wooler looking for another chance. Johnson back. And Quaid able to get it over. Maurer back. Wooler into the net. Lead is 9. As I said, they had no points to work with. I won't say anything because I'll just jinx them. Here's Warchel serving again. Warchel. High shot goes into the net, and that finally ends the first set. A little bit of a rally there for Lakeland at the end. Maybe they can carry that into the second set, but set one goes to Mosinee 25-15 as the Indians strike quick and fast to start things out and build a huge lead and take set one. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Set one goes to Mosinee 25-15 as Indians build a 14-point lead. And we're able to take it from there. Again, these two teams kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum. Lakeland 3-4 in conference play. 2 games behind Anago, a half a game ahead of Tomahawk for 4th. Again, sitting ahead of Tomahawk, Rhinelander, Northland Pines are behind Mosinee, who leads the conference at 8-0. Medford in second with 6-1, and Anago in third at 5-3. Lakeland lost their last time out 3-1 at home. That was last Tuesday, so they haven't played in a week. And it was a 3 sets to 1 home loss against Anago. This game's not even actually on Lakeland's volleyball schedule. So that's a... Oh no, I just can't read. That's my bad. Wow, Mosinee, great season, 22-8. Got out to a bit of a rocky start. They cleaned things up with Coach Jacobs. And they last week had a really good week. Tuesday they swept Tomahawk here. They went on the road and got a big conference win against third place Anago. They swept the Red Robins in Anago and then swept a quad this weekend in Edgar. They beat Auburndale in 3 sets and then swept Athens and Edgar to sweep the quad. Start of the second set. Britton Warchel will serve for Lakeland. High hit. Spink back up front to Maurer. Maurer sets it up. And that is a kill for Maggie Wohler. 1-0 Mosinee here in set 2. Yeah, and Lakeland got back in that set. They fell down 7-1 and were able to chip away. It was a 14-10 game where Mosinee scored 10 points in a row and really just pulled away. Spink back to the center. Maurer back, and there is another. Oh, that'll be sent out of bounds. All right. By Abby Clues. Here's Carlin Williams serving. Williams goes off of Shinuski. Tough adjustment for Maurer, and Clues had nowhere to go with it. A little too forward on that hit for Shinuski, and Lakeland leads 2-1. Lakeland did not lead at all in that first set. Williams, low serve, got it over. Maurer back, Fry blocked, but it goes out of bounds. That was Quaid and Peterson on the block, but a little wide to the right. And we're all leaving at 2. Spink will serve. Off of Williams up to the front. Back, and Peterson blocked. It goes off of Warchel. And that was Schrader and Maurer in on that block. Spink off of Johnson, and a tough adjustment, and it goes into the net. In fact, I think it went actually off the side post. That was a tough play for Cale Quaid to make. 4-2 Mosinee. Spink serving again. Off of Johnson up to the front. Warchel trying to get that to Quaid, and that certainly looked like it hit the post or the pole or whatever you want to call it on the net. Hit something. I didn't even hit the ref's ladder. Spink again. Off of Williams. Quaid back to the center. Johnson able to get it over. Shinuski up to the front. Maurer back. Fry got the kill. Able to expose that open left corner / midsection. And the lead is 4. Here's Spink. Dug out by Williams. Back up Spink. Maurer sets it back. Schrader. Good adjustment by Olivia Schrader. She gets that one past the reach of Cale Quaid. And the lead is 7-2. Here is Spink serving again. 6-0 Mosinee scoring run. Off of Williams. Sets it back up to Warchel, and Peterson try to get it. Maurer makes an adjustment. Saved. And back. Petrie's blocked. Did that stay in? No, it did not. That was close. But it went just a little wide to the left. Or right, or however I think it was to the left of Petrie. It's one of those confusing questions. As Peterson will serve. Maurer sets up Schrader. Schrader the kill. That had some speed on it. And just as Tomahawk was able to stop the bleeding, Mosinee gets it right back. Sorry, I said Tomahawk. I said Lakeland. I meant to say Lakeland. I think I said Tomahawk. Here's Maurer. Off of Johnson, up to the front. Warchel, back. Jersley in the back, up to Maurer. And into the net for Aubrey Locken. Back down to 4, 8-4. As Bauman will check in. Kale Quaid will check out, and Bauman will serve. The Thunderbirds trailing by 4 here in the second set. Mosinee took the first set, 25-15. Mosinee trying to finish with a perfect conference record. This is their last conference record, last conference game of the season. And that is a beautiful kill and setup to Bridget Fry. As Jersley will check out, Wooler will come in. Bridget Fry will serve now for Mosinee. I've served, dug out by Williams. Bauman back and getting it over is Evenhouse. Maurer to the right, blocked. Spink calls for it, back to the center. Maurer is going to set up Schrader. Schrader, ball was tipped, dug out by Johnson. Bauman calls for it, gets it back. Strasburg hit on the back row by Fry. Maurer, Schrader, it makes an adjustment, saved by Wooler. Maurer back, Wooler off of Johnson. She controls. Bauman, soft hit, exposed it. Heck of a play, but still managed to get it over. We got a whistle, though, and that is because Olivia Schrader went over the line. That's a tough break. And you could obviously probably see that Olivia Schrader was frustrated with herself that she went over the line. By the way, a point for Lakeland, 9-5, as Kieran Petrie will serve for the Thunderbirds. Mosinee would finish 9-0 in conference play. Medford still has 2 games, so if Mosinee loses tonight, Medford would still stay alive for a conference title. Actually, I don't know. And Mosinee will have their final home regular season game next week. It'll be against Marathon. So non-conference matchup. Great Northern meets Merriwood. Under serve off of Johnson. Back up and blocked is Timmerman, but it was able to land in. Locken got a hand on it. And it's 10-6 as we got a substitution. Trader's going to come in. And Schley will check out. I'm sorry, Schrader's going to come out. You know what? Just Greta Johnson's going to serve now for Lakeland. High hit, dug out by Spink on the back. Maurer back in the center. Wooler makes an adjustment on it. Bauman on the left, and Timmerman is blocked. Locken and Clues. Sorry about that. Timmerman makes an adjustment. Maurer. And Clues sends it out of bounds. Got some power difficulties there for a second. Bryn Warchel will serve. Maurer sets up Clues off of Johnson, saved by Warchel, and hit on the back by Petrie. Maurer to her left, that is Wooler, and that'll be a point for Mosinee. One official says Mosinee, the other says Lakeland. Jersley. And Quaid hits it right into the net. Jersley serving again. Dug out by Timmerman, and a little tip for Clues over the net. The lead is 8. The center, getting it over is Timmerman. Peterson and Timmerman had some miscommunication there for a moment. Clues off of Petrie, saved by Warchel, and getting it over is Johnson, and Maurer gets over. Johnson back to the center. Peterson gets it back over. Schnusky to the center. Maurer back. Fry ball was blocked, and that was Quaid and Peterson. As Timmerman will check out, Carlin Williams will come back in, and she will serve. Mosinee on top by 7 in the second set. Williams high hit. Schnusky back to the center. Maurer. Fry gets it over. Johnson high hit. Petrie makes an adjustment, sends it out of bounds. Spink will serve. Petrie back to the center. And Peterson is blocked. Schrader and Maurer. Williams back up, and Peterson hits that out of bounds. It went off of Warchel originally. The lead is 10. Here's Spink again. Spink will send that one wide and out of bounds. From home projects, home repair to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, no matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee, and to get the job done, give it to Charlie's Hardware because you got work to do. Peterson serving. Goes off of Jersley up to the front to Maurer. Back, here's Fry. Ball was tipped and blocked for a moment, but it lands on the side of Lakeland. And the lead is back to 10. Schnusky will check out Locken, will come in, and Maurer will serve for Mosinee. Up front, Petrie. As Quaid, ball was tipped. Saved by Fry. Maurer. Back, Schrader. Evenhouse gets it over. It goes off of Maurer. That'll be a point for Lakeland. Blauman and Strasburg will come in. Blauman, line drives through. Ooh, that had some heat on it. Goes off of Jersley, off the basketball hoop, and saved by Bridget Fry. Wow. That ball was tipped, and there is a kill for Petrie. You almost had to hope Lakeland would get that point, and I thought for sure that they were going to get it after it went off the basketball hoop. That isn't, again, that counts as in play. The only time the object cannot hit and still be in play is the wall, the back wall. Back to the center. Schrader can't make the adjustment. It goes into the net. Lead down to 7, 19-12. Wickley Field on Schofield Avenue in Weston is the perfect place to find great food and cold drinks for the whole family or for the team after a big win. Sign up for volleyball leagues or stop by for lunch at Wrigley Field in Weston. Wrigley Field and Dome today. Dug out by Williams. Bauman sets up Petrie. Petrie's blocked. Johnson calls for it back to the center. Bauman sends it back, and Strasburg gets it over. Here's Spink back up to the center. Maurer is going to set up Locken as that went off the hands, I believe, of Bauman. And it's 20-12. And Fry will serve for Mosinee. Indians trying to take the first 2 sets. Williams back to the center to Bauman's going to set up Petrie. Petrie's blocked. And We got a whistle and a point from Mosinee. Fry off of Williams, back to the center. Bauman to her left, coming back in it for it is Strasburg. Maurer back up front and dug out to back. Petrie, high hit, back to the center. Maurer is going to set up Wooler, and that is going to be a kill for Maggie Wooler. As Allison Seberg will check in, lone sophomore on this varsity Lakeland roster. Williams to the center. Seberg sets up Strasburg. Dugout. Maurer back. Locken. Got it over and for a kill. Aubrey Locken, 23-12. Lead is 11. Petrie up to the center. Seberg sets up Evenhouse off of Spink. Maurer. Wooler gets it over. Petrie back to the center to Seberg. Sets up Strasburg, gets it over. Maurer to the center, a bump back. Wooler blocked. Dug out. Maurer to her right, and that'll be a point for Lakeland. Almost a pretty bad collision there. Lead 10, 23-13, as Petrie will serve for Lakeland. Petrie off of Spink, out to the center. Maurer sets up Schrader. She's blocked. Lock in back. Wooler gets it over. Front, Seberg, Strasburg, off of Locken, back to the center, and Schrader gets it back over. And Evenhouse doesn't hit that hard, but it does the damage. And lead down to 9, back down to single digits. As Petrie serving once again. Petrie off, and that went off of Jaden Reed. Lead is down to 8. Schrader a little shaken up. She went into near the chairs. Petrie dug out by Reed, back to the center. Maurer going to set up Wooler. Wooler, soft hit ball was tipped at the line. And Maurer, miscommunication. And the lead is down to 7, 23-16. Petrie. High serve off of Spink, back up to Maurer. Maurer going to set up Schrader. Schrader ball was tipped. Petrie at the back line. And the back up to Seberg. Strasburg blocked. Saves Strasburg, and getting it over is Timmerman, dug out by Spink. Maurer going to set up Locken and sent out of bounds. Lead is 6. Off a Reed. Maurer. Back over there is Wooler, controlled by Johnson. Seberg. And Timmerman right off of Wooler. 5-point game. Wow. 6-0 run by Lakeland. And the Thunderbirds right back in it. Petrie again. Off of Spink. Maurer sets it back. And Wooler was blocked. Back here's Locken, and she's blocked. Wow, Timmerman and Evenhouse. And how long before Coach Jacobs calls a timeout? Petrie again. Off of Reed. Spink back to the center, and it went off of Maurer. Had Maurer let it go, it probably would have landed, and now Coach Jacobs calls a timeout. The lead is 3. It was at 1 point 11. We'll take a commercial break back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
The next time you shop your insurance, call Brad Krucklau and Ian Pierce, your full-time and full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-286 today. Again, that's 715-384-286. 8-0 Lakeland scoring run. 3-point game. Here's Petrie serving once again. She's been on a roll behind the line. Some Mosinee mistakes. Off of Reed. She gets it over on one hit. Timmerman back to the center. Seaberg back. Timmerman makes an adjustment. Reed calls for it again. Back to the center. Maurer is going to set up Wooler. Wooler kills it. Out of the reach of Greta Johnson. And now, finally, it is set point here in the second set. As Kendall Schley serving off the top of the net, and it lands in. Not the most poetic ace, we'll say, in terms of it, but it does the damage, and Mosinee takes set 2 25-20. They lead 2-0. We'll take another commercial break. Be back for set 3 after this on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here. Go anywhere.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Set 3 about to commence here in Mosinee. Mosinee trying to complete a sweep and close out the conference schedule undefeated. Lakeland trying to make a big comeback and hand the Indians their first conference loss of the season. Again, as I've said, Mosinee is home tonight, and then they'll be home next Thursday against Marathon. Meanwhile, for Lakeland, after tonight, they will be home against the Northland Pines next Tuesday. And then next Thursday, they're home against Stratford. Jersley serving first, and that is sent back over by Seaberg. Jersley back to the center, and getting it over is Clues. Dug out by Johnson, up to Seaberg. Sets up Peterson, she's blocked. Fry, back to Maurer, back to Fry, she's blocked. Fry digs it out. Spink back on the right side, sent back over by Maurer. Seaberg, and that is going to be tipped, but a point, as that is going to be a kill for Cale Quaid. 1-0 Lakeland. Carlin Williams will serve for the Thunderbirds. Off of Shinuski back to the center. Maurer, Fry, and that is in there. A kill for Bridget Fry. Out of the reach of Greta Johnson, and the lead is 1. And sorry, the lead is no longer 1. It's all tied up. Daisy Spink will serve. Line drive serve. Dug out by Williams. Johnson on the back row calls for it. Sets up Quaid, and Quaid will nail it down. Peterson serving up front. Maurer sets up Fry off of Williams. Seaberg back to the center. On the line drive, Petrie off of Spink. Maurer, Fry. Fry was blocked. We got a whistle and a point for Lakeland. They call that 4. Looks like they signaled 4 hits. I don't know about that. Either way, a point for Lakeland. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but didn't look like that. Fry hit that twice. Dug out by Spink. Maurer sets up Schrader. Schrader, and there's a kill out of the reach of Carlin Williams. And the Indians get that point back to a 1-point lead for Lakeland. As Larkin will check out. Sorry, will check in. Shinuski will check out. Now we're serving line drive serve, and that is in. Johnson let it go, and it snuck in before the line. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and efficiently. That is another ace. And courtesy loaner vehicles and lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Every time I say that, it doesn't get any easier. Maurer. Petrie up to the center. Seaberg sets up Evenhouse, and we got a whistle. I think Evenhouse, they're either signaling that she hit it. I don't know what. Saw the net move a little bit. Line to 3. Maurer, and that's sent long. So that stops a 4-0 scoring run by Mosinee, and the lead back down to 1. Lakeland fought back in that second set. And despite losing by 10 in the first set, it was 24-10, and they were able to come back a little bit and keep the game going a lot longer than most teams in those situations would have been able to do. That's another point for Lakeland. We're all even at 5. Low serve in terms of height from Warchel, and there's a point for Mosinee. Substitution. Jersley will check out. Waller will come in. As Bridget Fry will serve for Mosinee. Fry, line drive, dug out by Williams, but out of reach of everyone into the stands. An ace for Bridget Fry. And the lead back to 2. 7-5 Mosinee. Back and forth set so far between these two teams. And we got a whistle, and It's like maybe some improper alignment. And the lead is 3. That's what it looked like. It looked like the Thunderbirds were not lined up correctly. You don't see that call made very much. Fry gets it over. It goes off. High hit. Back to the center. Johnson gets it over. And Wooler blocked. Evenhouse and Petrie there. Mainly Evenhouse, but still Petrie there to disrupt it. And the lead back down to 2. Petrie again. Spink up to Maurer. And hit over by Wooler. Bit of a high overpass, we'll call it that. And there is a kill for Evenhouse. Didn't get much on it. I think it was tipped at the line. Lead is 1. Again, when any team has had an answer or a bit of a run, each team has responded, both Lakeland and Mosinee. Petrie off of Wooler back to the center. Maurer to her left. There's Wooler, and that is sent long. No tip. Nope. Out of bounds. And all even at 8. And last game was 23-12. Lakeland cut the lead 23-20. Mosinee was able to close it out with 2 straight. But still, Lakeland again fighting back. That goes off a Spink. That's an ace, and the Thunderbirds have the lead. There's Petrie again. Off a read up to the center. Maurer sets up. Lock, and that was saved somehow. Spink. Maurer makes an adjustment. Schrader gets it over. And no tip. Out of bounds. Lakeland on a 5-0 scoring run right now. Petrie again. Off the top of the net, dug out by Spink. Maurer sets up Locken. Locken got it over, dug out. And back over. Orchel up. Gildorf dug out. Gindorf, sorry. And high hit Wooler off the ceiling. 4 hits. And Thunderbirds up by 3. Fry's going to come back in. Reed will come out. Momentum in the hands of the Thunderbirds right now in this 3rd set. Petrie again. Off a Spink. Maurer back. Fry off a Petrie. Gindorf to the center. Evenhouse finds the open right corner. There was nobody there. And the easiest place you could put it, if you're Ava Evenhouse. 12-8. Lakeland on top. Off a Spink. Maurer calls for it, sets up Schrader. Schrader sent long out of bounds. Wow. And now Coach Jacobs will call a timeout. An 8-0 run from Lakeland. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cefalatieri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back after the timeout. Lakeland on top by 5 in the 3rd set. Thunderbirds trail 2-0, but on a roll right now. An 8-0 scoring run. It was 8-5 Mosinee before Kieran Petrie took over serving. Off a Fry up to the center. Maurer sends it back. Wooler, ball was tipped. Maurer back to the center. Spink gonna set up Locken. She gets it over. Warchel. Strasburg blocked. Strasburg digs it out. Warchel gets it back over. Maurer it back to the center. Spink. Wooler off of Johnson. Warchel. And even house. That goes off of Maurer. Another point for Lakeland. Wow. Mosinee has not been able to contain these long runs for Lakeland. Petrie. And that's an ace out of the reach of Fry. And the lead is 7. Largest lead of any set for Lakeland. Aaron Petrie on a roll behind the line. Off a Spink. And that's another one. Wow. Mosinee had just lost their mojo in this third set. And that timeout it's not really helped the Indians' cause so far. Petrie. Sent high in the air. Maurer sends it back. Wooler. Ball was tipped. Back to the center. On a line. Ball was blocked. Gindorf was blocked, I should say. Warchel on the back. Maurer back. Wooler gets it over. Warchel to center. Johnson calls for it. Sets up Strasburg. Strasburg off of Fry. Maurer in the center. Back. Wooler makes an adjustment. High hit off of Johnson. And Warchel and out of the reach of Johnson. And that finally ends the scoring run, as that stops an 11-0 Lakeland scoring run. The lead back down to 7, as Kendall Schley will come in to serve for Mosinee. Schley, line drive serve off of Johnson. Warchel and Evenhouse dug out. Back to the center. Getting it over somehow is Clues. Ball was tipped. Dug out of the reach of Maurer. And the lead is 8. As Greta Johnson will serve for Lakeland. Johnson. Off of Wooler. Maurer and sent wide out of bounds by Clues. And the lead is 9. There's Johnson serving again. And that'll be sent wide out of bounds. So a side out. As Locken will check out, Shinuski will check in and serve. Shinuski off of Johnson. Back and getting it over is Gindorf. Clues off of Johnson. Back row Petrie. Back Gindorf gets it over. Set up and Wooler dug out by Johnson. Warchel off the ricochet. Maurer back up. Clues, an adjustment, can't get it over. And I understand the approach by Abby Clues, but sometimes there is such a thing as hitting it too soft. I think that was just one of those instances. Again, I know she figured she was probably going to be blocked, but there just wasn't enough on that to get that one over. As Allison Seberg will serve. Maurer, back, Wooler. We had a loud popping sound for some reason as there's a kill for Maggie Wooler. I don't know what that was. Oh, I bet it was one of the balloons. That's probably what it was. And they are having a fundraiser, a cancer fundraiser for a young girl who's been diagnosed with cancer. It's unfortunate. Maurer, Fry, ball was blocked, out of bounds. And lead down to 7. Jersley serving. Jersley, high serve. High hit by Petrie, back up Seaberg, making an adjustment, and it's Peterson, and that goes out of bounds. That was wide. The lead is 6. Again, we've seen both of these teams make long runs in the first 2 sets, and we saw Lakeland do it here in this 3rd set. Jersley, that goes off of, back to the center. Fry makes an adjustment, and that goes off of of Gindorf. Lead is 5. And now Coach Brule will call a timeout. And we'll step aside. Lead is 5 when we come back.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Back after the timeout. Lead is 5 for Lakeland in this 3rd set. Thunderbirds trying to force a 4th set. Mosinee trying to sweep this final conference match of the year. Really the only time Mosinee was pushed to the brink in a conference, it was actually a conference tournament. They had to play 5 against Anago. Other than that, the Indians have not lost a set in a conference game, and not in a tournament setting. Back to the center. Getting it over is Gindorf. Maurer sets up Fry. Fry, the kill. Lead is 4. Lynn Jersley behind the line again. Jersley. High hit by Petrie. Seaberg. And that was blocked. It doesn't matter. It's put perfectly by Fry and Clues. That was a heck of an adjustment by Cale Quaid. Try to at least get that one over as Seaberg will check out. Jersley serving again. Lead is 3. It's at 1.9. High hit. Jersley dug out by Johnson. Saved. And Petrie back to the center. They can't get it over. And the lead is 2. Jersley again. Jersley. High hit from Gindorf, and getting it back over is Bauman. Fry gets it over. Gindorf. Save back, and it goes off the ventilation shaft, or whatever you want to call that. Either way, the purple pipe is kind to Mosinee, and we got a substitution. As Gindorf is going to come out, and Timmerman will come back in. Lead that was 1.9 is gone. It's a 1-point game. What a competitive and crazy 3rd set this has been between these two teams. Jersley serving again. Jersley off of Johnson, back up to the center to Bauman. She's going to set up Quaid. Maurer, and that'll be sent long out of bounds by Fry, and that finally ends the run. An 8-0 scoring run for Mosinee. As Carlin Williams will come in to serve. This is a big round of serves coming up here for Lakeland. Maybe you can get 2 points out of this. Builds a lead. Schnusky up to the center. Maurer setting it up. And that is going to be a kill for Abby Clues. It went off of Peterson. Petrie also in the mix. And the lead is back to 1. And now Daisy Spink will serve for Mosinee. Indians led 8-5. They've not led since. Off of Williams, up the front. Bauman going to set up Peterson. Ball was tipped at the line. Saved by Schnusky. Schrader able to get it over. Out of the reach of Williams. Gets it back up, though. And Quaid with the kill for Lakeland. Cale Quaid made a good adjustment on that play. Hit it hard. Lead back to 2. And Stina Peterson will serve for Lakeland. Thunderbirds lead by 2. Peterson. Back row, back up Maurer. He's going to set up Schrader. Schrader, and wide out of bounds. That is a big point for Lakeland. The lead is 3. Here's Peterson again. High hit. Maurer, the set up Fry. She was blocked. Quaid and Evenhouse. And the lead is 4, and Lakeland coming closer to being able to hang on to this third set. Schnusky up front to Maurer. Sends it back. Fry, she's blocked. Saved by Quaid. Bauman going to set up Petrie. Petrie gets it over, and a kill for Kieran Petrie. Didn't get much on it, but she got enough of it. And it is set point for Lakeland. First time the Thunderbirds have been there tonight. As Peterson will serve again, trying to force a 4th set. Off a spink, up to the center to Maurer. Maurer going to set up Fry. Fry ball was tipped out of the reach of Bauman, and Mosinee will stay alive for another point in this third set. Maurer serving once again. Maurer line drive serve. Off of Williams. Bauman sending it back. Quaid gets it over. Jersley. Maurer back. Fry. Fry ball was tipped at the line. Was last touched by Quaid out of the reach of Williams to try and save it. 24-21. Maurer serving once again. Lead is 3. Lakeland still at set point. Line drive serve and sent long out of bounds. And we will have a 4th set. Lakeland takes it 25-21 as they hang on a furious rally by Mosinee at the end, but the Thunderbirds make the big plays when they need to make them, and they stay alive for another set. We'll be back after this for set 4.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired